guys, I am buying my lunch, or like a snack, really. The bathroom is so pretty. I literally just deleted all of the footage on accident, so I'm going to re-record this. But I just got back from work, being on campus, and finishing my exam. I'm extremely grateful that I was able to get there safely, eat today, shower, be able to do my makeup, and honestly that God woke me up today. I would encourage you guys, a message for today, I would encourage you guys to stand strong in your boundaries, your self-love. I love myself, and I hope that you guys love yourself as well. And I think that, and I know that not everyone is going to like you, not everyone's going to like me, and that's fine. But don't let that define you. And people may villainize you, people may say things about you, but do not let that define you. And if you can dream it, you can do it. Staying strong in your boundaries and in your self-love is not being selfish. It is not being less than. It is not, I would say, to the nature of the things that people may say that contribute to the effects of gaslighting or anything like that. I would say to stay strong in your boundaries and truly love yourself. I know that if you are feeling feelings of sadness or purposeless, I would encourage you guys to focus on or develop hobbies and reasons to feel motivated, reasons to get up, and reasons to keep going. I think discipline is definitely a very strong factor in success, whatever that may look like for you, but also being intentional and having your goal. I am currently 19, and I hope that I continue to prepare myself for my career, and when I become a mother, and when any path in my life, I am working towards building and being the best person that I can be in that field. And leading on that message, I want to lead into my reflection on this semester. I'm proud of all of my certifications, all of my achievements, and most importantly, no one can use anything against me or hold anything over me. I hold all of my scars as deeply as my achievements, and I embrace it all, and that is who I am. And I am extremely grateful for every last professor that has taught me, given me knowledge, allowed me to be in their space, to hear their words, and I'm deeply grateful for my experience with college. I know going into college I was nervous, but I decided this is my commitment. I want to do this. I want to grow towards being able to help people and also be able to educate myself more. As my experience with college has progressed, I've learned so much about my own history and my field of study, which is psychiatry, and I want to specialize in psychiatric nursing. And being able to learn so much about so many different things has allowed me to, one, be stronger in my discernment, be stronger in my education, and I would say help me prepare as a person for my field of profession, my field of education, but also educating me and educating different aspects of my life in a positive manner. I think that from every professor, I have taken away something that is positive and something that is beautiful, and I think and I know that for the rest of my life, I love to learn. That is my favorite thing to do, and I have said this a lot in my videos. My favorite thing about myself is my heart, and people can spread narratives about you, people can do a lot of things, but if you know that you truly love yourself, and I truly love myself, that is going to take me very far. And I know that for a fact, and I know that my heart will reflect on the people who see this. And I want everyone to remember that sometimes it really is your phone. I would please encourage you guys, if you feel detached, if you feel unmotivated, if you feel anything of that sort, put down your phone. And if people are mistreating you or bullying you, I promise you, you will reap what you sow, and what they have made you experience, they will experience. Because when people are a certain kind of way, those negative patterns and those negative behaviors are going to limit their own experience of life. And I think that the best thing to do, and I know that's something that I do, is I just wish the person the best, and you can just leave them where they're at. And if someone tries to make you feel bad for your boundaries, just kind of let it roll off your back like a duck. I know for me, when I was younger, I had really bad people-pleasing tendencies and things of that nature. I have completely grown out of that, and I'm deeply proud of myself. And also a huge factor in, I think I've heard this phrase, ashamed of nothing, offended by everything. A lot of people are that way. A lot of people are going to deflect, defend, get angry, because some people, they do not want to look at their shadow selves. They do not want to evolve. And I would suggest that if you're deeply spiritual like me, or you really are self-aware and you hold yourself accountable and you want to grow, I would suggest that you stay away from people like that, because it will not only limit your experience to life, the connection itself is, it's not compatible, because you guys are not on the same frequency, the same vibration, the same, honestly, path in life. When you are on a journey of evolving and growing as a person and self-awareness, it is honestly like torture being around people who are not self-aware, people who deflect, or even people who may use your personal experiences against you. And there are going to be people like that, but it's important to know that those things are not things that you should let define you or hurt you. And I know that for me, I have no intentions ever. I have never wanted to be famous. I've never wanted to be popular. I have always just genuinely wanted to make art. I love videography and photography. I want to make art, to write, and to create something that touches the heart. And I think a lot of that is reflected in my writing, and I definitely will be, all of my red videos with the burgundy letters and the titles, those are all of my writings, and that is my favorite thing, my favorite piece of my channel aside from my testimony. I know that if I have the chance to not only have an impact on my loved ones and the ones around me, if I had an impact, a further impact on the world, I would wish for world peace and a world full of evolvement and a world full of growing. And I know that truly in my heart, freedom is living without having anything to prove. And that's exactly how I choose to live. And while I do agree that some achievements are earned, I'm speaking in terms of people pleasing or going out of your way to do things of that nature. But at the same time, I do prioritize morals, being an upright person towards people, and treating people with kindness, compassion, and respect in public and behind closed doors. And I think as a woman of God, as a woman of self-love, I really, as well as working on my career, as well as that, I would want to and am continuing to work on preparing myself to be a mother, preparing myself to be a wife, preparing myself to be equally yoked with my husband. And I would encourage you guys that are ladies out there, do not settle for less. Do not settle for a guy that is going to mistreat you. If you need to block them and focus on your studies, focus on what you love. And I would encourage you guys to try to refrain from escapism, or try to refrain from not learning the lesson, because if you do not learn the lesson, you are going to keep experiencing that with other people until you learn that lesson. And I truly feel that God is speaking from me to you, but this is also from me. And I just want this to be a beautiful Vlogmas. I appreciate everything in my life, and I hope that you guys do too. There's beauty in the little things, that you woke up, that you can walk, that you can breathe. If you have one eye or two eyes, or you have one leg or anything like that, I would encourage you guys to truly appreciate what you have, because for the people that know what recovery looks like, recovery is hard. And for the people that have lost limbs or have lost loved ones, grief and recovery is hard. It is a process. And I think to go further with that, I would encourage you guys once again to remain so strong in your boundaries, and do not hang around people who treat you less than you want to be treated, or even hold on to a past version of yourself that is not there anymore. I would encourage for you guys to let those people go who bring you down, or who say things like that to you, or are not going on the same path as you, not going in the same direction. Sometimes you have to let people go along the path, and that's okay. That's okay. And I would say that I love everything that I have in this present moment, but I am openly and freely allowing the universe to bless me with more, by whatever that may be. And I know today I was able to get new books, and I will be able to tomorrow. And I wished for books for Christmas. I wanted books for Christmas, and it's not even Christmas yet, and I have already received that. Gifts aside, I think Christmas is about appreciating Jesus, appreciating the present, appreciating the things in your life that make you feel loved, and overall appreciating the little things. I think one of the worst realities that a person can live in is one where they are ungrateful, where they don't appreciate, whether it is with the things that you have or the things that you don't have yet. I know that, and I know you can never fake character. People can fake a lot of things, but they cannot fake character. So when you're in situations and people reveal their patterns, people reveal their character, people bring you to a place or bring you to act a way that you do not want to act, please remove those people from your life. And I also want to kind of mention a DM that I got that was towards my channel, just to give this person a little shout out. And they had texted me and said that they really loved my channel, and I really love my channel as well. And it's really heartwarming that someone out there appreciates my channel. And it's heartwarming especially because everything that I do is authentic. I'm not coming on here portraying myself a certain way or living for a certain image. That is not me, and that is never going to be me. no matter where I am in life, no matter how much money I have. Money is currency. Money is foundation. Money can be security, but it is not happiness for me. It's not. My happiness is deeply rooted in my peace, and that is the truth. And I hope that when I take my last breath, people take away my artwork and my heart. Those are my two things. So this is going to kind of wrap up my Vlogmas of today. I'm going to show you guys these books pretty quickly, but for today's video, I'm going to be doing a montage as well as this little talk segment, and then tomorrow I have some things coming up, and this is about nursing etiquette. I'm very excited. I'm so excited. I cannot express you guys enough, and I'm still getting more books tomorrow. How grateful I am for this. This is something that I've prayed at, that I genuinely prayed for. I prayed for books. I prayed for knowledge. This is something that motivates me, gets me to jump out of the bed, gets me excited. I'm so excited that I have the capacity to learn. I have the ability to learn. I have the ability to grow, and I really hope that I continue to learn, I continue to grow, I continue to evolve, I continue to level up. That's what brings me so much joy. And to kind of show you the second book, it is right here. And here is the next one. If you guys want to screenshot or anything, feel free to. I'm so excited to read these. I'm going to get more tomorrow. I'm going to show you guys. I'm so grateful and so blessed for everything that I have. I'm so excited to read these. When I take notes. I love notes, guys. I am a notes girl. I'm going to do an entire video on some of my notes, and I know for Vlogmas I'm definitely doing a video on some of my artwork as well. But I love notes, and I will be putting my notes on my Pinterest. If you guys want me to create a document or anything, I am. But the biggest thing for me with my career is that I don't want to do it for the money. I want to do it because I want to help people, and I feel that that is so important. I feel that a lot of people go into jobs solely for money and not because they truly like the job. And I do deeply understand that sometimes that can be for survival purposes, but I would encourage everyone to find something that they love and that brings them joy, because there is no such thing as a life that's better than yours, and it is good to appreciate the things that you have. And I just want to openly tell the world and this universe and this life, because I know that there, even in the afterlife, there's more for me. I just want to openly appreciate these books, and that I am here today. I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful that I'm able to film for the first day of Vlogmas. I was so excited about this, and I'm so excited that I'm pursuing my YouTube channel. And for my subscribers on here, no matter how big or small, I appreciate every single one of you guys, because you guys are not a number. You guys are people, and you guys are real people with real hearts and real experiences. And the fact that I get to connect with you guys means a lot to me, and I appreciate that so much. And in my final messages for this video, I am going to leave it at, if you guys have any book clubs that you guys are in, please feel free to go to my Instagram and DM me any book clubs, anywhere to sign up. If you guys want any book recommendations for me, or films, or forensic science, or any documentaries that you want to watch and chat about, please feel free to email me. I don't have any friends that love to read, and I would really love some friends that love to read. So if you guys love to read, if you guys like to watch forensic science, if you guys like true crime, if you guys like poetry, if you guys like art, please feel free to DM me literally 17 times if you want, all the little things that you want me to look at, and I would be happy to. And whenever I see it, I promise you guys I will respond to you, as long as it's something that is positive, whether it's constructive criticism or something positive. But I would say if you guys have any hate messages to send me, please do not do that. I am not a supporter of hate. I want you guys to look in the mirror and think about, is that ethical? Is that right? Would you want someone to do that to you? And take a look within yourself, think to yourself, is this how I would want to conduct myself? Really think about that. And if that's something that you would like to do, you are not someone that I ever want to be around. I wish the best for you in life, but you are not going to succeed in life to the best of your experience. Your experience of life is going to be limited if you live with hate, truly. So that's where I'm going to leave it at. I am deeply grateful. I thank God for everything. I'm so proud of myself, and I will be back tomorrow. And thank you guys. So I'm gonna leave it at that, but I hope you guys have a good day or night or whenever you guys are seeing this, and I will see you in the next video. And I'm trying to upload this as quickly as possible. If it doesn't upload today, I hope it uploads tomorrow, but it'll just be a double upload. But I really want to upload for 30 days, and I hope that I make it to the next year. And I love you guys, and I thank you guys for supporting me, and I genuinely wish the best for all of you guys. And bye.